Welcome to the Evolved Mastery Podcast with self-mastery coach and teacher, Princeton Clark. If you're ready to see immense growth and an overall shift in your life, then this is the show for you. Self-mastery is all about creating balance in your mind, body, and your soul. Prepare to step into your power as he teaches you just how to shift your life through evolved self-mastery.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Princeton Clark here, and you're tuned into another episode of Evolved Mastery. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're constantly pushing forward as you continue this path of soulful evolution through self-mastery. Today, I really just want to jump straight into it. I'm going to be dealing with the topic of 3 tips for expedited growth. You know, a lot of the times along my journey, I felt so restricted, and I couldn't figure out why it was taking me so long to achieve that which I had the potential to achieve. And via a lot of trial and error and a lot of stumbling, I finally realized and I learned so many different things along the way, but those things that I've learned can be broken down into 3 strong tips that I'm going to give you today. And I can promise that if you apply these to your life, you will see expedited growth in any area that you apply these 3 tips. The first tip is simplifying your life. You know, as we look at our lives in today's society, it's so easy to get caught up in the mundane and routine flow of life, constantly giving out so much in so little time. And we stress ourselves out, you know, and when we wake up to our potential and our power, we have to break that mentality and learn how to narrow down all of our focus, because see, we have to stop overexerting ourselves. It's so easy to overexert yourself when you're focusing on too many things at once. See, because if you have too many things going on at once in your life, it's hard to give 110% to all of those things. So you have to narrow down your focus and focus on the things that yield results right now. So simplifying your life, in that process, it's all about getting in the now. It's all about being present in this moment, asking yourself, you know, where do I need to respond right now? What can I do right now? When your attention is going out again in multiple directions, it's hard to give 110% to those things. You know, and a lot of you may say, well, I don't really know what exactly to focus on. There's so many things that I want to do, and there's so many different things that, you know, I see myself manifesting in the future. Well, my suggestion for you is to sit down and write out everything you would like to do or what you feel that you are being led to do right now. Make a list so that you can visualize it, so that you can see it. And then you have to ask yourself questions. Ask yourself, is this something that is going to produce fruit right now, in this moment? Because see, what you do right now is manifesting the next moment of now and the next moment of now and the next moment of now, and all those moments will create your future. You know, and so when you can narrow down your focus so that you can hone in on specific things that you can do right now. Maybe you want to write a book and you say, you know what, I see this being a great book and it's going to inspire so many people. Well, ask yourself, what can you do right now in your life? Even if you're really busy. Your excuse may be, you know, I'm busy. I'm going from the time I wake up until the time I go to sleep. Well, ask yourself, how badly do you want to manifest the reality of this book? It may require you shifting your schedule to the point where you wake up an hour early or you go to bed a little later. But you should be giving yourself at least 30 minutes to an hour every single day working on something right now that will manifest you writing that book. Maybe in the beginning, you're just brainstorming. You're writing down what you want the book to be about. You're writing down the types of people that you want this book to impact. You're writing down, you know, all the different topics that are going to be included in this book and their importance. You're writing down people that you can learn from. You're watching videos. You're encouraging yourself. You're reading books. All of these things can be done if you give yourself the time to really focus on it. You know, maybe you want to build that business that you've been talking about for the past 5 years that's still not taking off, that's still not getting any traction. All right, well, sit down and ask yourself, what can I do right now? You know, how strong is your business plan? Understand that the foundation of anything that you create needs to be strong, because that foundation is going to determine how strong the structure is that you build upon it. Just like in construction, the deeper and the wider that foundation is, the stronger it is and the more able it is to hold and sustain a greater structure. So ask yourself, in this position right now, in this moment, what can you do right now to build the foundation? Because a lot of people skip the foundational process. They skip, the work that needs to be done to establish the four corners of manifesting their vision or manifesting their dream. If you don't have all of those corners of that foundation together and you're not fully focusing on what you can do right now, and you don't cross all your T's and dot all your I's as far as building that foundation, what's going to happen is when a storm comes, when things get uneasy, when a swift wind blows, that thing is going to topple over and you're going to find yourself right back at the beginning, starting all over again. So again, going back, don't overexert yourself. Stop trying to move so fast. Stop trying to do so much thinking that much action is going to get you faster results, because you could be just overexerting yourself, and you need to pinpoint your focus. You need to hone in on what you can do right now, taking step by step by step to establish a foundation that will allow you to build the structure that you have the ability to build. And so simplify your life. Get focused, get clear on what you can do right now to manifest what it is you are feeling led to do right now. Write out everything that you envision. And then really get clear on what you can do right now. See, because it's so easy, again, to get caught up and overexert yourself. So we want to stop overexerting ourselves. We want to simplify our lives. Step 2 that I want to cover is change your circle. You ever been surrounded by people who are always negative, always talking about what can't happen, always talking about what's impossible, always complaining about their life, but yet they never do anything to create change in their life? If these are the types of people that you have in your life right now, you need to start clearing that circle out. You need to start surrounding yourself with people who are going to motivate you, who are going to inspire you, people who are on the same self-mastery journey, who are inspired and who are moving daily in their present moment to create and manifest what they have the ability to manifest. And understand this. I heard this a while back, and it has always stayed with me. But if you look at the 5 people that you surround yourself with the most, if you are the smartest person in that circle, or you are more productive in that circle than anyone else in that circle, it's time to get a new circle. You have to shift the company that you keep. Connect with people who are driven, and really moving, as I said before. Read more. Watch more motivational videos. See, I understand a lot of people say, well, I don't have any people like that in my life. Well, in today's technological age, that's not an excuse. See, because we have YouTube, we have access to books. If you don't have money to buy books, you can go to Barnes and Noble, and you can read and study from people who have done what you are envisioning for your life, who have achieved their goals and their visions because they've applied methods that kept them inspired, that kept them motivated, and they did the work. See, you need to start investing in you. You need to see the time that you put towards these things as an investment into you and into the path you're taking right now. Another thing you can do is watch podcasts, listen to podcasts just like this one. There's a whole plethora of podcasts on iTunes. Listen to motivational podcasts. Listen to people who will assist you in staying inspired. So simplify your life and change the circle of people that you associate with. You need to be able to do some spring cleaning in your life. I know you may have friends or family and you say, but those are my friends, those are my family. That's great. They can be your friends and your family, but if they limit your ability to move in what you have the ability to move in, you need to tell them, look, I love you guys, but I have to love myself enough to understand that I can't let moments of my life pass me by and not create what I have the potential to create. And if they truly love you, if they truly are your friends and your family, they will understand that what you're doing is so important to you that you need to focus on that. I had to set clear standards and clear boundaries in my life when my life changed. When I got on this path of self-mastery 14 years ago and I started doing the work for myself, I had to separate from friends. I had to separate from family. I had to separate from situations and circumstances that were no longer conducive for the path that I was on. You have to love yourself enough to create healthy boundaries in your life. And if you're not willing to create healthy boundaries, then what you're ultimately saying to yourself is, I don't mind being distracted. I don't mind being around negativity. It's okay. I know it drains my energy and I know it steals my focus, but I'm okay with it. And when you acknowledge that, also understand that in those moments where you feel demotivated and you feel lazy and you feel like you just can't do it or you're getting discouraged, you really need to look at your circle, because if you got a strong circle around you, that circle is going to push you to stay motivated. It's going to push you to face the challenges. It's going to push you to be a successful person in your creative and innovative life. The final tip that I'm going to give you today is setting clear, definable goals. You need to set clear, definable goals. Daily goals, weekly goals, monthly goals, yearly goals. But before you set those goals, you need to find the why. See, saying that I want to be rich is not good enough. I have to know why I want to be rich. For instance, I want to be rich so that I can afford a lifestyle that will allot me the ability to speak, to travel all over the world, to impact lives, to build a legacy for my family and for my children that will be here long after I'm gone and will continue to inspire and change the world. See, my why is so strong that no matter what comes against me, I'm willing to face the challenges. I'm willing to take the test of life and know that it's creating something. I'm willing to move forward. I'm willing to create healthy boundaries. I'm willing to create a new circle. I'm willing to motivate myself. I'm willing to wake up every day and work on my vision. And so you have to set weekly goals. Once you get firm in your vision, every week and every day you should be setting goals. Maybe in the beginning it'll look something like, okay, today when I wake up, I'm going to read 2 chapters out of whatever book it is that you're really being led to read. If you guys would like some ideas for books that I recommend, feel free to contact me through my website at evolvedmastery.com, and I'll give you a list of books that you can go and read at Barnes & Noble or purchase online as an ebook, whatever it is that's going to assist you on your journey. But I cannot stress enough how important it is to get information and really apply that information from people who've actualized it in their life. Information is powerful, but if you don't apply it, it's pointless. So you may start off saying, I don't really know what to do. I need to get motivated. All right, well, every day, find a book that you can read every single day before you even start your day. Because when you first wake up, the first 20 to 30 minutes after you wake up are the most pivotal moment. That's when your brain is the most sensitive to information. That's going to set the pace for your day. You can't let your day get going and you're so focused on what you need to get done for the day, and then you try to stop and slow down and say, okay, let me read a little bit, because now your energy is all over the place. So again, if you're just starting out, set a time each day where you're reading and getting information that will go towards building the foundation that you need to manifest in order to build the structure of your vision. Each week, apply some new action to your life that will start manifesting that vision. So get information and then apply action. So each day you're getting the information, you're staying motivated, you're staying encouraged. Each week you're applying some action to create change in your life, changing habits, changing the things that you're doing, and changing everything that you're putting your energy into. Because wherever you put your focus, that's where your energy goes. Wherever you put your energy, that's where your action goes, where your responses go. And where your responses go, that's where your reality is created. And so, again, really get clear, because this will be different for everybody. But you need to set clear daily goals, clear weekly goals, clear monthly goals, and clear yearly goals. But depending on where you are on your journey, this will be a little different for everybody. But going back to step number 2, write down what you're seeing, what you're being led to do, and what you feel like you are being pushed or prompted to manifest in your life. And ask yourself, by getting present in the now, what can I do right now as I begin to manifest this foundation? What do I need to focus on right now so that you don't overexert yourself? You don't want to apply all of this energy to all these things. Again, even going back to step 1, you need to simplify your life. Stop overexerting yourself. Stop feeling like you got to do so much right now or it's never going to happen. Slow down. Enjoy the process. Be in the moment of now, understanding that this moment is the most powerful moment in your life. What you do right now is creating the next moment and the next moment, and those moments become your future. So really get focused right now. Stop putting so much energy into things that you can't even do right now. Stop putting so much thought into things you can't even do right now. Focus and get centered every single day as you simplify your life and ask those questions. Get present in the now. Start applying action to the things that you can do right now. And you don't have to do all those things every single day. Take a day to focus on maybe one thing. Take the next day to focus on two things. Or you can split it up and say, in the morning, I'm going to focus on this. In the evening, I'm going to focus on this. However you want to split your time up and invest in you is totally up to you. Whatever, because I know for me, I can apply my attention to so many different things and I'm energized by it, but some people can't do that. It overexerts them. It takes them, out of themselves and they are not productive at all. But when I get a vision and I start moving, because I've already done the work to create the foundation, it's easier for me to focus on multiple things at once and to see how the pieces of that puzzle need to come together. But everybody is different. So going back over the tips of today, simplify your life. Cut out all the things that you don't need to focus on. Get present in the now. Ask yourself, what is it that you're being called to do right now? What is it that your spirit is leading you to focus on right now, or that life is leading you to focus on right now that will create the foundation that will manifest what you have the potential to manifest? Number 2, change your circle. Get away from the negative Nancys. Get away from the people who aren't moving or creating any change in their life. Get away from those who are always complaining about what's not happening from them, or for them rather, and really begin to shift your circle. Get around the motivated people. Get around the movers and the shakers. Get around the people who are making things happen in life. Read books from people who have already accomplished the goals and the dreams that they had. Look at the steps. Study those people. Because even though if you're in a situation you don't really know a lot of people in your current circumstances, like I said, you have YouTube, you have podcasts, you have social media. There's so many motivational outlets and inspirational tools that you have access to with the internet. So there's no excuse. You have to change your circle, change the people and the things that you put your attention on. And number 3, define clear daily, weekly, and monthly goals, remembering that goals are simply milestones that will keep you moving forward. And once you found that why, and you found that reason behind what you do, and you found your passion and your purpose behind why you need to do this, and you understand that you are the only one that can manifest that reality, then every single day you need to wake up being inspired to achieve these goals, to get the information, to surround yourself with people that are going to keep you motivated, to apply action each week that are going to manifest your goals, or every day that are going to manifest your goals, and to really get focused on what you want to manifest for the year. See, when you create a plan for your life, that plan assists you into getting where you need to be. And so those are my 3 tips for expedited growth. And if you apply these tips to your life, I guarantee you will change your life. You will get to where you want to go. You will get to where you're being led to go, and you will manifest a foundation that's so strong that no matter what you build upon it, it will not come tumbling down, because you got focused, you changed your circle, and you got clear on what you needed to manifest. You got to work, and you focused on putting your energy into the most conducive areas to build that foundation. And now the results are manifesting. So continue your journey of self-mastery. Apply these 3 tips, simplify your life, change your circle, and define clear goals that are going to get you to that vision, that goal, that purpose that you're trying to manifest in your life. Thank you guys for tuning into this episode of Evolved Mastery. I'm your host, Princeton Clark. If you'd like to reach out to me, connect with me, or you'd like for me to come speak in an event, reach out to me via my website at evolvedmastery.com. If you'd like to contact me about coaching or assisting you on your journey, you can also check out details for all of that also on the website. But I love you guys. I send you lots of love, peace, and joy. I hope you'll be tuning in next time for the next episode of Evolved Mastery, where we evolve our mind, body, and soul on this path of self-mastery.